A renowned pharmacist and former chairman of the Nigerian Economic Summit Group, Mazi, that's what is popularly called Mazi Sam Ohuabunwa, has condemned the rising cases of insecurity in land as well as what he describes as the poor state of the nation's economy. Ohuabunwa, who was speaking shortly after picking his expression of interest from in Abuja, calls for the total rejigging of the nation's security apparatus. He also lists areas of interest he hopes to focus on if elected president in 2023.
Our focus is to turn Nigeria into an investment heaven, where there will be foreign investment and local investment will be promoted by a combination of a strong foreign investment inflow and local investment motivation. We will create businesses, we'll create programs, we'll create projects, because investments create businesses, create programs, and create projects. These programs, projects, and businesses will create jobs.
I'm now being joined by the renowned pharmacist and former chairman of the Nigerian Economic Summit Group, a presidential aspirant on the platform of the People's Democratic Party, Sam Ohuabunwa. Thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Thank you, Shane, for having me.
So you made true to your promise to run in this race and you have obtained the form.
I'm not a kid. When you see an old man standing in the sun in a hot afternoon, you just don't go and tell him, old man, get out of the sun. Because he knows it's on and he knows the heat. What you can do is say, Baba, I hope all is well. Because an old man does not come out in the sun except
what has sent you to the sun, Mr. Ohuabunwa?
Just the discussions you were having with Senator Alain Dume. I empathize with Alain Dume because he tries to restrict himself. You know, he once in a while he sets free, but he comes back because he's in a government, in a party that has failed the nation. And I think we need to come to that conclusion that they have done their best. But when your best is not good enough, as he has said, we need to admit it and then ask for help, seek help. So I'm here to offer that help.
And you perhaps have seen yourself becoming Nigeria's president. Maybe in your inner mind or in your dreams at some point you have sat on the chair as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That's happened to you a few times in your imagination, isn't it?
Correct.
And the question is that, do you see this happening really, for real?
It's going to manifest in 2023 by the grace of God. Because things happen. And they happen first because you have an inner conviction, you have the capacity and the capability, you feel able. A problem is persisting. A problem is becoming chronic. Our economy degenerating. Poverty is climbing the hills. Joblessness is filled the nation. And we can't even be secure anymore. Simple, secure. You can't travel by road. You can't travel by air. You can't travel by...
And you have the solution, Mr. Ohuabunwa?
I do have the solution. I mean, and that's why I'm here.
You're a pharmacist.
Yes, sir.
You come with the medication, isn't it?
Well,
you have the diagnosis.
I have the key.
You have the diagnosis too.
This is the key, yes. I have the diagnosis and the key to solve it.
All right. I mean, and when we look at it, you are an outsider. As far as core politics is concerned in Nigeria, an outsider, I'm not sure you have the deep pockets compared to some of the other the heavyweights in your political party.
Sure, let me tell you something. There's always a time for a change. In the life of a nation, the life of a community, you see some kingdoms rise and fall. Trends go up and down. Even fashion changes. The wickedness in this country, captured in the way power is bought, must come to an end someday. It's not the way it's all over the world. People respect what you bring to the table. They respect your intellect, your vision, your idea, your capacity, your capability, your competence, your character, your courage. That's what people respect. Donald Trump became president of the United States of America. He wasn't a very old politician. He hadn't been in politics, at least partisan politics, for too long. Deep pocket is important because politics is expensive. But in our case, Obama became president. He didn't have all the money. And some of the presidents we have had in Nigeria, I don't know how many of them had deep pockets. What we need to see is people who buy into this vision, who do not want this country to continue to go the way it is.
So, but as an outsider, the question is that how, because there are a lot of players who have been on the ground, who have been wanting to be president in your political party. They've made a lot of tries in the past years. So come and see a pharmacist who just come into the fray and says, look, I need to be the president and I need the ticket of this party. PDP is the second biggest political party based on what politicians are saying. What gives you the confidence that you can beat the likes of Peter Obi, the likes of Nyesom Wike, the likes of Atiku Abubakar, Bukola Saraki, to mention but a few?
Yeah, what gives me the confidence is that if you look at my profile, if you look at what I'm coming, my vision, the character that I come to this job, you will begin to see that I compare favorably. Because it is not how long you've been at a job. And if your productivity is mediocre, if your output is not sufficiently exciting, the length of service is not very important. Your experience in the job is not as important as your ability to achieve and come out with quantifiable, measurable outcomes.
And you think you're better than some of those who are on the ground?
I believe that it is the choice of the party, the members of the party, and eventually the citizens of Nigeria.
What is your followership locally? Because all politics, they say, are local.
Yeah. The issue,
because that will matter. You need the delegates.
Yeah, the issue is that
those that will
I'm not
vote for
as new to politics as you may sound. I mean, politics is not a profession. I was serving in my private sector capacity and doing advocacy, but also being politically active and sensitive, playing political roles. I didn't join PDP yesterday. You didn't see me going to join PDP. I've been a PDP member many years back. I've played roles in PDP. I've served on the board when Obasanjo was in power, when Jonathan was in power, Yar'Adua was in power, or even until recently. I have been involved in governance.
Been around.
Yes, the issue is that when you see a football team, you see 11 people on the field. They're not all the people that are involved in that team. A large number behind that, they are coaches or support staff or reserve or those on the bench. I have been politically active, but I have taken the advocacy route in my politics, in advocating. I didn't think everything could be achieved by competitive politics, because it has not worked. No. So right now, I have a strong following, and I believe that I compare favorably because Nigerians are looking for something fresh. They're looking for somebody with a solution. How can you have what we have today and you see the people who are part of it and you think they can change the situation? How are they going to change it?
Mr. Ohuabunwa, I intentionally did not go into the meat of what you intend to do because of our time. And I'm hoping that you need to find time so that we can sit down for a longer time and discuss the Mazi Sam Ohuabunwa's agenda in wanting to become Nigeria's president. You need to find that time. I'm pleading on behalf of my viewers tonight. Thank you so much for coming tonight, and I wish you the very, very best.
Thank you,
Thank you so much.
I'm willing any day you call me to be back.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It will be good to have you back.
Thank you.
Well, that's how far we can go tonight on the program. Many thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Sean Kimale. Bye-bye.